Hello Stamper, welcome to Frenchie's video. I'm Franz Martin, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up at frenchiestamps.com. Today I'm going to share tips on how to use mask for embossing. So I'm using, it's the one in the mini catalog, in the spring 2022 mini catalog. It's called Butterfly and Flowers. So you can use, we get some in the regular catalog. So it seems every catalog they come with new patterns. So I'm going to use these two. You get different one. You get the flower, you get the butterfly also, you get the vine. But I'm using kind of like the daisy flower it looked like. And then it looked like a filigree or not a filigree, I don't know, the little fan thing, okay? So let's get started on how we're going to do that. So first thing you want, it's the platform number 3. Then the platform number 3, and then you're going to use platform number 1, sorry, number 1, platform number 3. That's a clear plate. Then you're going to put your silicone sheet. You're going to put your paper. And this is the Heavy Whisper White, okay? You can do with both. So you get your paper, and then you're going to take your mask. Put that, try to center that, or that it's, well, even if it's cockeye, if you get a pattern that need to keep it straight, I would just pay attention to that. Then you get that. Then I'm going to use number 4 and then put it on the top. Let me pull that a little bit more. You see how I put this down? It touched the plate and then push it down. That way it won't shift my stuff at the top. Now we're going to roll this through. And it's tight a little bit. You're going to have to use a little bit of your muscle. But it rolled right on. And now we're going to remove this. Et voila. Now see, I'm going to do another one with color cardstock. So this time it's crumb cake. Keep my same platform there. And this time I'm going to use the fan one. Let's put it that way. I don't know what to call this. And I'm going to put that there. Again, I like to put my plate down first and then on top. So that way it keep it in place. The color cardstock roll a little bit easier than the Whisper White thick, okay? Keep that in mind. If you find a white thick or thick vanilla, it's too tight, try it with color cardstock. Now, let me share what we're going to do. We can, like this one, it's ink direct. So let me take this here. Let me bring a scrap paper. I have scrap paper here. So I'm going to bring a piece of scrap paper. And you can take your ink pad and go directly on it like this. So that is one way that you can add color if you want, okay? That's the way that I like it because it go quick, okay? Boom, that it's done. If you do this, do that at your own risk, because if you scrap your ink pad, whatever, I don't want to be responsible. Now, if you don't like to have your ink pad directly on it, I did another one of this here. Okay, I got Very Vanilla here. So we're going to use Very Vanilla. And I'm going to take the mask. And then we're going to match that back on it. So match the mask back on it the way it was. You can take some post-it note or painter's tape to tape it there so it won't move. I'm just going to keep it that way for now. I'm going to use Calypso Coral, and I'm going to use my blending brush. Make sure that didn't move. And then I'm going to bring this down here. So I want to do kind of a ombre, okay? So you can do the mask without embossing. I mean, the mask was not there show with embossing. Really, it was there for do the sponging. Got a card here. I think I do. I should have had it out, right? Here we go. So you see here, I just sponged the background, and here I sponged the top. So that was not embossed. Now I'm going to use Daffodil Delight, and I move this, so I'm just going to put that back in place. And then I'm going to go ahead and bring this from there. So it's going to give me an ombre look, okay? So this is another, and you can add more than 2 colors. So here, I'm going to put that heavier here, so it go lighter as it go down, right? That should be good. And at the top here, I'm going to put it a little bit heavier at the top. Okay, let's lift this up. Boom. Is that cool? See? So now, that's a way to do it. So like I said, you can do it with ink directly. You can use your mask and do it this way. So that you can do the same, you know, emboss or not emboss. It's just that I love the raised side. Now, this one was ink direct, and I used the Ladybug, and that was Island Heather and sponge, not sponge, but tap my ink pad of Island Heather. Now this one here, I will not put ink on it. I'm going to finish this card. This is what I had planned here. And really, I thought to put it this way, on the long way, but that won't look good because it should be up and down. So now I'm going to come here this way, and then I'm going to put that right there. Or maybe I'm going to do another one, not this one, because not with the thing, because really I wanted to do the things this way. And this pattern should be up and down. So I'm going to finish this card. Now for the one with this here, this is going to go right here. Well, I was planning to use the yellow, but now I want to use this one. So my card base is going to have to be vanilla. We're going to put that here. Going to have my hello here. And then I'm going to have my daisy. So you see, you're going to have different variation. So to see them all finished, just go on my blog at frenchiestamps.com. Right below you get the direct link. I will have all this showcase, and also I will list step by step on how I done it with the new machine, you know, the Stampin' Cut Emboss. I'm going to put the sandwich, and also I'm going to list with the Big Shot. I got a video with the Big Shot. No, it was with the dies. I'm sorry, I'm not sure. If I do have the video, I will list it. I don't have the Big Shot anymore, but you just have to play with your plates to see, okay? So that is it, my friend. I hope you enjoyed that. If you love what you see, give me that thumbs up. Till next time, happy stamping, my friend. Bye-bye for now.